Day with Caleb. Welcome back to the channel. Today, as you saw in the title, we're going to go over retro tees. Now, some of these are not retro in the sense that they're not old, but some of them take on the retro feel, like my Excelsior Stan Lee shirt, the great one, Stan Lee, miss ya. But we'll go over some cool retro t-shirts and some retro feel t-shirts in my collection. Hope you're excited. We have a new video trying some new stuff out this year in 2022, the new year, my third year on this channel. So thank you for the love and support. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It does help out a lot. Let's just dive right into the video. And this actually was from my childhood. This is the Chicago Bulls 97 back-to-back champions. And the cool thing about this is it's double-sided. So it has the scores in each of the games and obviously the championship. Chicago Bulls, back in the day, MJ, Scottie Pippen, if you've seen the new series out with Michael Jordan, talking about the final year, that is a good one. But recently found this in the attic. It was in some storage and pulled it, saved it. Just a great shirt. I don't know if you're a fan of Michael Jordan, but growing up, he was the man. Air Jordan, everybody wanted to be like Mike. And we go to my other childhood. This is not from my childhood, but I did buy it shortly after. NWO, New World Order, the Wolf Pack back in the day. We in our groups in church, there were WWF back in the day and WCW. We were on the side of WCW. NWO was the thing. Goldberg, I could go on and on about that. Actually, our friends that we hang out with the Wolfpack because of that time. The Click, if you've seen that documentary, just amazing. Hit the ground running with those two t-shirts. This obviously is not retro, but this is a cool shirt I got last year honoring Stan Lee, my influence, you could say, with Spider-Man and some of the different Marvel characters. And this has a retro feel. Think of Sin City, but it's Sis City. And a lot of these that aren't retro, I did get on Spreadshirt, most of them. Then my love for the Mummy does flow into my t-shirt collection as well. We'll see another one, another Mummy, I believe, in here as well. Then old DC villain shirt. This I've had for a while, so you could say that's retro. And okay, this is not retro, but I do love it. Another Day, Another Doug. Love Thor Ragnarok. I will say my favorite Thor film, and almost my favorite Marvel film. It's up there. Just fantastic. And of course, that there's no beating Korg. And then we have Scream. Then Hold On to Your Butts, Jurassic Park. Actually wore that shirt when I rode Velocicoaster. Then Army of Darkness, great t-shirt. Obviously the original poster style in short shirt form. Then Nickelodeon with some Rugrats. Well, all the Nickelodeon kind of the golden age of Nickelodeon there. Then we have, as we mentioned, Jurassic Park. I wonder what the vintage Jurassic Park back in the day looked like. That would be curious to know. Should look it up. Then we have X-Men Apocalypse. I love that design too. If you saw my McKay's videos, you know that I got this there. So it might be retro. Probably is. Then we have, now this is retro. This is Spider-Man. This 2002, so the first Spider-Man. I actually wore this for No Way Home. It doesn't have anything on the back, but on the sleeve it has Dr. Pepper, because if you saw the movie, there was a little promotion. If you got the 12 packs of Dr. Pepper, I think you had to get 4 or 5, you could get a free shirt. So, of course, being a huge Spider-Man shirt, a huge Spider-Man fan, I sent those in the little coupons and got a Spider-Man shirt. So this will always hold a special place because the rarity obviously being a send-in, the Dr. Pepper logo, of course, big Dr. Pepper fan, and just the Spider-Man time. So that's a special one there. Then I always love this shirt because it's got the usual suspects vibes with the lineup, but it's also the Universal Horror Monster mashup here. Got the most of them. For some reason the Invisible Man is not there. Maybe he is there, he's just invisible. Maybe he is there, so you just can't see him. So I always love that shirt. Then this obviously is big right now. I just saw the 4th season, Cobra Kai. Awesome show. If you saw my fanboy video, we did meet 3 of the cast of Cobra Kai. And this, they did mention maybe a return to Gargoyles. I don't think it's going to be possible on Disney Plus, but they are bringing back X-Men 97, so maybe Gargoyles will get some love. But I love that Gargoyles t-shirt. Then this is kind of the Avengers Marvel shirt. I want to say that I got this at Islands of Adventure back in the day, the early 2000s. I could be wrong, but I think that's where I got that shirt. But I've had that for many, many years. Then this is funny. Maybe one day when I meet Brendan Fraser, it was supposed to happen at MegaCon. It did not. He had to cancel because he was doing a movie. But when I do meet Brendan Fraser, of course I'm going to wear this shirt. Looks like to me you're on the wrong side of the river. Love that. Love the movie. Of course, anybody that has watched this channel for any length of time knows my love for the Mummy. So, of course, one of my favorite quotes in the movie is that. Then this is kind of a unique one here. Of course, the Superman shirt. And this has a cape on the back. How cool. How cool is that? You can go around being casual in your Superman shirt, but also you can be a hero, and it is detachable too. There's a little Velcro. So that's a neat one there. I try to get unique Superman or unique shirts, unique hero shirts maybe too. Then this, I believe, was also a send-in for the first Avengers movie. You have all the symbols, and we do have a poster too that came with it. Let's see if it. Yep, see, there it is. The send-in poster, and I believe this was the send-in shirt as well. So back in the day, you could get a lot when you send in stuff. And this also is retro. I think this was before the movie, if I'm not mistaken. Just a Spider-Man shirt there, and this one does have something on the back. It has the spider symbol there. That is so awesome. I have loads of Spider-Man shirts. Some are packed away because I don't wear Spider-Man. I do wear a lot of Spider-Man shirts, but some were getting kind of biggity, and some, I don't wear that often. But I do have 4 or 5 in here. But I have tons more, obviously, that I'm not going to go up and get and show. But this is a newer release, but it's got that comic, like the late 90s vibe with the Chris Claremont run. I did meet him, got him to sign a graphic novel. That was Dragon Con. The second day, I believe, is when I met Chris Claremont. Then we have the Captain America logo there. Love that. That is retro to me anyway. I've had a while. Then the Justice League team up there. The retro Justice League of America. There was a Justice League Euro. There were several divisions of the Justice League. If you are not familiar with the comic series, they kind of did different branches of the Justice League. Superman here, and kind of tucked away are some of the villains there in the shadows. Then we have the Justice League, and this one's cool because it's in the dark, but you can see their logos, kind of a silhouette there. So that is awesome. Then one of my favorite shows growing up, early Saturday mornings, watching Thundercats. Just got the complete series of Thundercats too. Then we have Flash, and this is such a cool shirt. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with the whole gang there. Bad guys, good guys, all of them just tucked into one t-shirt. Then this I did get at Six Flags one year. Probably the early 2000s, maybe 04, 05, somewhere in there. But it's Batman and the Joker, and it's got Photobomb. We need to go back to Six Flags. I've not been since we did the video with PJ, but I need to go back. We used to go every year. That was our first theme park. You would think it would have been Disney as much as we go to Disney World, but in fact it was Six Flags over Georgia. We went probably a year or two before Disney. We did Disney when we were 4.5, 93, so almost 5. Not quite 5, but I think Six Flags we did 92 or 91, so a little before. Always, I used to cry whenever Sylvester would be walk around, because somehow I was scared of characters back then. Scared of a lot of things, actually, but Flash, and yeah, so we got a couple more here to end on. These are cool. I always like these. I wanted to get it in poster form, but they never really had the posters. I do have something similar outside in the garage with kind of this frame, but superhero Then it has kind of what they are: delusional, fish fetish, speed freak, just crazy. A bunch of those. And then there's this one too, all I know from comics. And then it lists some reasons: shoot straight, stop clowning, just some different ones there, if you can see it. I need to press some of these, they're getting a little wrinkly. So we got two more to end on. So you have this isn't an original tee, I don't think. I think it's a reprint. But you have Back to the Future, then Life Imitates Art. There's this one that's the Back to the Future style, but it's back to the Infinity Stones. So in game, when they go after the stones, they do use time travel, so of course it's kind of a mirror image. Of course, I guess if there's three people, this would be imitating the third part of Back to the Future, but still cool. And Back to the Future, of course, great franchise. I would say my favorite, I lean toward the second part just because of the intricate time travel. They go back with his parents' dance. They go into the future. Just great stuff. Hope you enjoyed the vintage tees. Comment down below your favorite vintage tee. And comment down below maybe some ideas you have for future videos. And your comment might get into a future video. Kicking off the new year strong. If you, of course, as I've said, if you're new to the channel, subscribe down below, comment, share, like, do all that fun stuff. Until next time, guys, keep collecting.